What's up, guys? Welcome, everybody. All right, we got closed. We had a really good start on that. We kind of slowed down. We've had this thing where I don't know, last few days, like after like an hour, like for the next couple hours, it gets real slow on the fill. So appreciate the quick start. So we got it. We got to end up getting it closed. Not too late, but for my new folks in here, we do usually go live a little bit sooner than this. This is like on the later edge when we try to be up and running, but. We did get it all full, so we are ready to roll. This is it's a multi-sport. Haven't done one of these before. I've been talking about doing this for a while with like a full-blown mixer like this one. So finally got around to getting this done. Everybody in this one has got some football, some baseball. There's 30 baseball teams, 32 football, so I had to do a couple of two-teamers. Like one MLB team would get two NFL teams. So I got a couple of trios there. But for the live fills, I figured since we're half football, half baseball, let's offer both. So I've got football on one side, baseball on the other for the live fills today, guys. Prism on the left. I've got this one priced at retail. So it's $119 a spot. Each spot good for 4 randomly assigned teams. Keep in mind it's not divisible by 32 teams. So instead of doing three teams per, we're doing 4 teams per. But that means it's only an 8-spot list. So 8 spots on Prism Hobby, $119 a spot. And then I got Bowman Draft. That one, I think I actually have this one priced a little bit under. These are going for like 8 on Blowout right now. I'm at $770. So I'm actually under retail on this one. But 3 random teams in this one, $77 per spot. So the 2 main boxes from the break, we also have available in the live fills if you guys want to keep rolling after this. If you're new to the breaks, welcome. If you're not sure what's going on here with these two, these are the live fill options. I always, whenever I go live, I try to offer the option to do a little bit more breaking after the break. So once the 8 boxer here is done, if you guys are able to fill the live breaks there, we can go ahead and keep rolling. We can do just single box breaks after that. So the first round here is on the right side and left side of the screen. First 2 options. Again, Prism Football, $119 a spot, 4 teams for $119, 8 spots on the list. Bowman Draft Hobby, 10 spotter, 3 teams per spot. Just like in the main break, the paper is going to be auctioned off. Just heads up there, the unnumbered base paper gets auctioned off. Speaking of which, it's also being auctioned off in the main break. So we're only going to have it in the Bowman Draft box, but there's going to be a stack like this of it. So that's not being sorted and shipped with the team. That is being auctioned off. So we'll open the bidding there at $10. You guys probably can't see that. $10 on the opening bid start, and then just do me a favor, keep the bids in dollar increments. And if anybody wants to open that up, drop that $10 bet down or $10 bid down, and we'll get you on the list. And high bid at the end of the break takes it for that amount. All right, I'm going to start with the blasters. I got a football and the way I've got it cut up today is I've got 1 football and 1 baseball of a blaster, a mega, a hobby, and a repack. Here, hang on, repacks. Here, we'll let you guys pick the repacks. I got baseball on the left, and I've got football on the right. I happen to have 4 left of each. So give me a letter A through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A through H, I need one that's A through D, and then one that's E through H. I'm asking for numbers, not letters, because the letters could be the bid or could be one of the live spots. So let's do letters for this real quick. Let me get you guys to pick the boxes. So A, B, C, D, and then E, F, G, H. First letters I see. Help me out in the chat. There we go. Okay, Mickey says G. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G is this one here. That's G, so we'll put that one in. I'll set that right here. Move the rest of these football off. And then let me get A through E, A through D, A, B, C, D. I need one more. Put these off screen. I don't want to get these mixed up. They're not really marked any different. A through D for baseball. That's the football one. We got that one picked out. I'm going to slide that right there. I always want to let you guys pick that box. Somebody give me a letter. I had 2 G's. A through D. A, B, C, D. Which one you like? Tell you what, while we wait for that, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting some boxes. We'll start with the blasters. There we go. Hang on, just came through. B. There we go. So the second box right there. So these are baseball. Put football back. I got a separate box of that have football in it. Haven't cracked one of those in a little while. Guys, on the shipping, if you guys were in any of the breaks last week, that is all being shipped as we speak. The labels are being printed. My wife helps me out. She prints all my labels for me. So she's on an iPad logged into my Facebook Messenger, and she's going into our DMs and pulling your address, printing it out on the label, and then she'll snap a picture of it right there while she's in that chat. So you'll get a message from me, but it's her sending it over to you with just a picture of the tracking. So anyone who was in the breaks last week should have either already gotten that message today or it's still coming. Because like I said, I can tell she's still sending them because I keep getting like thumbs up replies. So Logan Webb, Fortune 15, Gunnar Henderson, Jacob DeGrom, Ray Wave, and Valente Bellozo. Do me a favor, if I have not shipped to you before, DM me your address just so I've got it. I may not respond to it right away, but when we go to start printing those labels, again, that's where we pull them from. So Shane McClanahan, Mason Wynn, Ray Wave, Marcus Simeon, Josh Hader, Freddie Freeman, Sepia. Grant McCrae, Ronald Acuna, Teoscar Hernandez, Refractor, Schwellenbach, rookie, and Cameron Meisner, Sepia. Wyatt Langford, Dylan Cruz, rookie. Devin Williams, Prism Refractor, Spencer Horwitz. Juan Yepes, Brooks Lee. Zach Wheeler, Ray Wave, DJ Herz, and Gilbert Diaz, Sepia. Mackenzie Gore, Caden Dana. CJ Abrams, Ray Wave, Anthony Santander. Lawrence Butler, Luis Severino, Ezekiel Tovar, Refractor, Sepia Refractor, Garrett Mitchell, and then our green, Ray Wave, Garrett Cole. So Yankees, Garrett Cole, green, that is 79 out of 99. See, Yankees, that was the New York spot. Yankees and Giants, Josh Steedens. Yeah, I wrote the team combinations for this like 2 years ago, and I've got a file that I always have open, that random teams file. One of those tabs it's always there. I never delete it. Was that team breakdown? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna finally put that to use. So try to do one for basketball too, but honestly, you don't want me breaking basketball. It's not pretty. I just do the two. All right, Optic Blaster. We are downtown hunting. That's what we really want to find here. Not as much color and autos out of Panini Retail as Topps. Topps, you get low numbered, you get autos pretty regularly. With Panini, it's all about short prints. So we'll get some unnumbered color. These are going to have purple shocks, I believe, but they're not numbered. So Nick Scourton, braided rookie. Joe Mixon, hollow. Chris Godwin, Dante Culpepper. Again, I'm going to sleeve some of this after the break. The top loads we'll do as we go through, but the sleeve-only stuff I'll sleeve later. Arian Smith, we get one relic here. Caleb Johnson, Phenom. So Pittsburgh was Dwayne, Pirate Steelers. Caleb Johnson, Phenom, blue hyper, unnumbered. Terry Bradshaw, hollow, and Stephon Diggs. My Jags were one of those teams that just did not have a MLB counterpart. Most of the teams did, though. There were only, I think there were 2 MLB teams that I just did not have a counterpart for. And there were 4 footballs. So we took those 2 and those 4 and just divvied them up. 1 and 2 each. Those were those triples. Terrence Ferguson, rated rookie. Nice. Cam Scattaboo. Rated rookie Purple Shock. So, again, they're unnumbered in Panini, but those are the parallels. Zay Flowers and Calvin Johnson. So, again, Giants and Yankees was a big spot. Josh Steedens on this one. Of course, we're looking for Jackson Dart there with those Giants, but it's got to be not a bad landing spot. Really hope he comes back strong, man. Them two should be playing together. Those two never need to separate teams. That's good football. Shador Sanders, rated rookie. And that is Cleveland. Nick. Maxwell Hairston, rated rookie Purple Shock. Jonnu Smith and Jacoby Myers. Yeah, them two dudes are just having fun. Absolutely, bud. For sure. Yeah, I'll keep doubling them up. Khalil Mullings, rated rookie. Kyle Williams, rated rookie Purple Shock. Tutu Atwell and Jordan Addison. Again, what we're really looking for here is the downtown. You can get those short prints. They're case hits in hobby. I don't know what optic hobby boxers are going for right now. It's like they're probably right there in line with like draft. Savion Williams, Diamond Hands, Jamar Chase, Juwan Jennings, and Marquise Brown. But yeah, they're case hits there. But they do pull them in retail as well. We'll keep switching back and forth. That was the Blasters, the Megas. Better odds of hitting auto in Topps Bowman. Did not want to fold. So we got our 2 silver packs, 5 base. I'm just going to turn and burn through the base packs. Yeah, Scat's solid, for sure. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice when you got a big chaser like Jackson Dart. I mean, he is the top chaser in the set right now. He is. I mean, rookie quarterbacks they really dominate football. They dominate the price, like the team pricing especially. But it's nice when you've got one of the top chasers like Jackson Dart that has like it's a nice second spot there. It's like when everybody was chasing Joe Burrow and you know if you miss Joe Burrow, there's a good chance you're gonna get T. Higgins. It's not a bad landing spot. So Nolan Schubart first, Cash Mayfield, Gavin Turley, Xavier Nyans first, Billy Carlson first laser. We'll take that. Thomas White, Jack Gurevich, George Lombard, Tommy Troy, Patrick Forbes, Braden Montgomery, Ethan Hedges, James Tibbs, Mitch Voigt first, Riley Quick first laser, Dax Kilby first chrome, Waldschmidt, Kane Kepley first, Joshua Garotta Grauer, A.J. Russell, Ike Irish first, Maldonado, Sakura, Briggs McKenzie, and Carlos LaGrange laser. Sleeve all those. I'm going to top load a couple of these though. Let me know what you guys thought on this one. Trying to decide how often I want to go back to the well on this one. I'm sure we'll do this again. Just trying to figure out if I should make that something that we do more or less often. All right. Mega packs. Let's see how it goes, right? I wanted to make sure to put a good box in there, man. It doesn't get too much better than Prism without really getting high. Josiah Hartshorn, Elian Pena, JT Quinn, Prize Prospects, Jesus Made, and some color. First Bowman, Ryan Weidman. Color match 32 out of 75 going to San Diego Padres. That's one of those triples. Padres, Saints, Titans. Justin Fenton. Yeah, I didn't really have a counterpart for the Padres. The Chargers were already paired up with the Raiders. J.D. Thompson first. J.B. Middleton first. Riley Quick first. Ooh, what's coming up in action? Jamie Arnold. So Rose. Quentin Young, 1 of 1. Let's go, Twins. Allen. Quentin Young, 1 of 1, first Bowman out of the Mega. Finally, the 101. Nice hit, Allen. Dude, that's why I will always put the Megas in there in these mixers. I love having a little bit of retail in there. So little cost on the break, but man, they do hit, especially out of tops. Man, that's one of the things I'm very much looking forward to on the football side is tops getting a hold of the retail. I'm hoping that the retail is just like it is for baseball. I've talked to Manny to ask him how was it for basketball, and it's the way he describes it sounds just like baseball. So I have no reason to think that they won't. I don't want the Chargers here in San Diego. I just saw that one. All right, Optic Mega, another shot at the downtown. Travis Hunter up front. I like that. All right, rated rookie Travis Hunter going to the Jags. Shamar Stewart, rated rookie. Drew Brees, captain in charge. Drake London, Derrick Henry, Trey McBride, Keon Coleman. They're saying that Travis Hunter is going to be playing, could potentially be the every down defensive back. He's definitely going to be playing more snaps on defense next year, making more of an every down back and then have him in as like a gadget on offense, which is how it should have been the whole time. That's what I wanted when we drafted him. Tesla, rated rookie. Amin Wari, Andrew Mukuba, rated rookie, Red Hyper. Cameron Jordan, Edgerrin James, Kyle Pitts, Jonathan Taylor. Matthew, you did miss something, man. We're still working in the retail, but we got that out of the Bowman Draft Mega. Quentin Young, 101. Ayo Manor, rated rookie. George Kittle, rocket emoji. I don't think those are numbered, but they are a little shorter. So that one's going to San Francisco. Rebecca, Giants Niners. Nick Scouton, rated rookie Optic Hollow. Geno Smith, Charles Woodson, Caleb Williams, and Greg Zuerlein. It is, yeah. The rose. I'm not looking at the checklist to see if that's what they call it, but I mean, that's what the color is. That's every time I've ever seen like the rose gold. That's exactly what it looks like. I'm sure that's what it is on the checklist. But I haven't confirmed that. And we got a relic here in the back. Let's go ahead and crack that one. DK, rated rookie. Tyler Loop, rated rookie. First year fresh, Caleb Johnson. Is that that's the second one of those we got. We got the Phenom relic of his out of the blaster. So Steelers, Pittsburgh is Dwayne. Bashul Tootin, who is, I guess, RB1 now. ETN got shipped off. DeAndre Swift, A.J. Brown, and Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, ETN to the Saints. He went back home. Bashul Tootin was RB2, so I guess he's RB1. We signed somebody. I forget who it was, but it was more of like a depth signing. Like a vet in the locker room guy. Can't remember who it was, though. Tell you what, all of a sudden, thinking back to trading up to get Travis Hunter, we'd have a first-round pick right now and most likely Ashton Genty. Doesn't sound too bad right now. If you offered me the trade, I might take that. What up, Rebecca? Cam Ward, rated rookie. Quinshawn Judkins, rated rookie. Elijah Arroyo, rated rookie, Red Hyper. CJ Stroud, Mark Brunell, Ladd McConkey, and Jaden Reed. Rebecca, we've already started pulling 101s. Out of one of the megas, Quentin Young, first Bowman 101. So I'll probably show that off about 4 more times before this is all said and done. All right, one more downtown shot. Come on. Jack Beck, rated rookie. RJ Harvey, Rashee Rice, Vernon Davis, Breece Hall, Fred Warner, and Tony Dorsett. Chase, you missed a 101, man, out of the mega. Quentin Young, first Bowman, Rose Gold, 101. Yeah, Ellen hit that one. Let's do draft. Let's save the prison box. Finish that one off at the end. All right, Bowman draft. So we did a blaster of each, a mega of each, a hobby of each, and I got a repack back there of each as well. So here's our baseball hobby box. Tried to pick some good ones. Went for that top shelf. Good luck, guys. 10 on the paper. Mickey's opening it up. So paper bid is up. Just a couple backwards here. Nothing to see. All right, I'll keep an eye out for my top 5. All right. Chase Shores, Cam Caminetti, Michael Oliveto first, Josua Lugo, Michael Sime Jr., Sebastian Walcott, Mason Peters, Steele Hall, Axis, insert, Dean Curley, first refractor, Cody Miller, first refractor. Cuevo, that's right. that Johnny Blue. Billy Carlson, Ike Irish, Kilby, JoJo Parker, I'm going to top load. I don't think the blue's really worth it. Not for the cost difference to go from black to blue. Landon Hodge first. Raylan Rodriguez, Joshua Flores, Johnny Farmello, Trevor Cohen, Carson Benj, Brian Curley, in action die cut Ike Irish, Kyle Lodi's first refractor, Jake Cook first refractor. I mean, I do like blue, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's worth the price jump. All right, so again, I'm going to top load the top few paper that we're looking for. My top 5 might be different than your top 5, but I'm keeping an eye out for those 5. We'll top load those just as a courtesy. Eli Willits being one of them as a courtesy, whoever takes the paper spot. Steele Hall, plenty of other good ones. Mason McConaughey first. Arjun Namala, Quentin Young first. Jackson Wiggins, Spencer Jones, Antonio Jimenez, Hoswar Gonzalez, Kate Anderson draft insert, Mike Sirota refractor, and Luis Pena refractor. I keep forgetting to write that. Mickey's like, man, not again. Come on. Not again. This is the difference between talking about whiskey and consuming it. Willits for the paper. Ike Irish, Dax Kilby, Eli Willits. Dax Kilby first. Ryan Walschmidt, Kane Kepley, Braden Montgomery, Elian Pena, Cameron Millar, Connor Griffin, Prize Prospects, Eli Willits, Cameron Nelson, first refractor, Max Clark refractor. Looking good. Anejo. Tries a black 2-year-old. Tell you what, man, after St. Patrick's Day, I think I'm trying to think for a minute. I think I'm going to sit on the sidelines for a good hot minute. For Murakami, man, I don't know a ton about him. I know he's coming over from the Japanese league. Really highly debuted. Or highly talked about debut. What I took from him was that they were concerned that they were concerned he can only hit the fastball or that he couldn't hit the fastball. But like everything else, he's cranking out of the stadium. I heard some watch out for him coming in. He's one of a few with a really good start. Waiting for our first auto in this one. Nyans, JoJo Parker. And some color. Easton Carmichael, 186 out of 250. First Bowman purple going to the Pirates. Pittsburgh, Dwayne Bowman, Pirates Steelers. Ethan Hedges, Thomas White, Jack Gurovich, George Lombard. Hang on. Riley Kelly first. J.J. Weatherholt, Cade Crossland, Luke Dickerson, Nolan Sailors, Brody Breck, Axis, Kevin McGonigal, Eduardo Tait refractor, Johnny Slowinski first refractor, Sky Blue, Kyson Witherspoon, and Mason Morris first. Is the Tait an image variation? Where it was in the pack. So it's not one of the base refractors out of place, I don't think. Is it an extra refractor or is that a variation? I think that's a... No, I guess it's just an extra base. Or an extra base refractor. All right. Making sure. That was weird. Sometimes you'll get, that's exactly where they'll put an image variation. Nick, I don't think he's been put on a Bowman or a top set yet, has he? I mean, his first Bowman for sure has not come out. I don't think he's been on a Bowman set. He wasn't in best, I don't believe, was he? I mean, I don't know if he was in any, like, minor league stuff. Heritage, what's the Heritage minor league? I could see maybe that, but I don't think he's been on a Topps product yet or a Bowman product. Not one of the big ones. First auto is Cameron Maldonado. First Bowman, base auto for Frisco. San Fran was Rebecca. Giants and Niners. First auto is a base. Nolan Schubart first. Cash Mayfield, Gustavo Melendez, Malcolm Moore, and Connor Essenberg. First refractor. That was a weird one. Okay. One refractor in that one. I guess there's yeah, that's where the extra one in the other pack came from. That happens a lot. They just somehow move from one pack to another. Maldonado. Seth Hernandez. We'll topple that for the paper. Yost. Carlson. Paper's going to go with the Mets. That's Antonio Jimenez. 220 out of 499. Numbered paper does get sorted. Billy Carlson first chrome. Tim Piaston first. Ike Irish first. Maldonado, Max Williams first. Andrew Salas. Anthony Ianson first. Axis, Andrew Salas. Caden Bodine first refractor. Aaron Walton first refractor. There's Carlson. If anybody wants to kick off any of the live fills, guys, you do not need to send payment unless it actually closes. If it doesn't close, don't worry about sending. With this being football and baseball, I figure I put one of each. So I've got the 2 boxes that we've got in the break. I've got those offered up as live fills as well. Prisms on the left side, Bowman drafts on the right. You got to keep in mind with Prism, with football, I got to be able to divide it by the number of teams. 32 teams, 3 won't go into that, but 4 will. So it's 8 spots. 4 teams per spot. That's 119 a spot on that one. And then Bowman Draft is at 77 a spot, 10 spots. So that's a little easier math. The Prism is priced. I forget what the blowout price was for Prism, but it is just that divided by 8. But Draft, I'm actually a little bit under. Draft is retailing for $800. We're at $770 on those. So, like I said, if you want to hop in, just call out the spot number there in the chat. Let me know which one it's for. I'll get you added to the list. And again, if it doesn't close, don't worry about it. We won't keep you on here all night. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, we'll go ahead and end the stream. Kate Anderson first. There's that Tayit. Yeah, that was not a variation for sure. Blake Mitchell, first X-Fractor. Caden Kent first. Johnny Level. Tayton Gray first. Jacob Reimer, Shitaro Mori, Riley Quick first. Slade Caldwell, Axis, Eli Willits, and Travis Bazana. 1 refractor there, so I guess we're going to see that happen again. Cade for the paper spot. Should still have 2 autos left in draft. And we got Prism up next. This is the next auto. It is. Good luck, guys. It's either going to be to 299 or to 71. To 71. Nolan Sailors. First Bowman to KC. Rebecca with the Royals and the Chiefs. Nolan Sailors first Bowman auto on that to 71 speckle. I can't, to this day, I still can't tell the difference from that 71 and the 299. Gavin Fiend first. Matt Barr. Kate Anderson first. Sean Youngerman, Kate Oberweller, Charlie Condon, Mason Neville, Yolfran Castillo, Yohandi Morales, JT Quinn, Walker Yannick, JD Thompson, Alfredo Duno, Prize Prospects, Jamie Arnold, Kevin McGonigal, Refractor, JB Middleton, one more, and Aiden Miller, Refractor. This box is wonky. Nick says also change my name to Rebecca. Nick, the Bazana, was that from, which break was that from? Was that from yesterday's? Or was it from last week? If it was from last week, it's going to be in the package that was sent. We printed off the labels today, it is in the process right now. If if you've gotten the text already today, then it's all printed up. I can have that package pulled, cut it open, take that out, and just reprint the tracking. That's no issue at all. Just let me know if you want me to do that. If it was from yesterday, then it's on the desk back here. That Theo Gillen. Nice. We can do it, bud. Yeah, let me know when you get around to sending it over, just so I know to keep an eye out for it. You can send whenever. Ooh, what do we got for the Giants? Short print. Is this the final draft? Yeah, Josuar Gonzalez, final draft. Let's go. Frisco. Rebecca. With a few in a row here. She's heating up. Josuar Gonzalez, final draft, short print. We've only pulled a couple of these out of all the draft we've done. That's a nice one. We will take that. And then Brady Ebel was to 100. Dude, let's go. I'm dropping one for Ebel. I didn't even see that. Who had the Brewers? That was a closer spot, wasn't it? Mickey. Brady Ebel, he's one of the better chasers in this one. He's a first rounder, 32nd overall. One of those right out of high school guys. So out of 100 on the steel plate. That steel plate is one of the better looking ones too. Michael Lombardi, first refractor. Dakota Jordan and Landon Viderek, first refractor. So extra refractor there in that one. You know what? That's number 2. Josuar Gonzalez was numbered to 50. Dude, these are in a weird order. It's throwing me off. Josuar Gonzalez, so Giants, that's Rebecca as well. That's a gold. Axis gold, 13 out of 50. Oh, Rebecca, you got this just now, but you also got a short print Josuar Gonzalez. So 2 Gonzalez. That final draft is a short, though. That's only like the second or third of those we pulled. And then you also had the auto to 71, Nolan Sailors. We got one more auto still left. Yeah, you hit a couple in a row there. Come on. Ethan Conrad, Tyler Bremner, I'm on a top load. Ebel, Arnold, Landon Harmon, Jesus Made, Justin Lampkin, Yadel Ricardo, Brady Ebel first, Adonis Guzman, Jamie Arnold first, prize prospects, Luis Pena, Aaron Watson first refractor, Ryan Weidman first refractor. Let's go ahead and give it over, huh? Let's see what she's getting. She was on a heater, and she's definitely tamed down from it, but this is starting to look like last week. Could it be? Max Williams. Ooh, orange coming up. That should be the auto. Nope, never mind. The auto's behind. We got a base auto behind it. So I got an orange parallel and a base auto. Here, let's work our way into it. Nate Snead first. Ryan Sloan. Colin Yeeman first. Carlos LaGrange. Christian Fauch. Liam Doyle first. Peter Casal. Cade Cunningham draft insert. Franklin Arias refractor. Esmeralda Valdez refractor. The auto, JT Quinn, first Bowman auto, going to the Baltimore spot. Orioles, Ravens, that is Rebecca. And the orange. Going to the Dodgers, Eduardo Quintero, 1 out of 125. Dodgers, Rams, that was Justin Fenton. Alvarez is up. Nice. Let me know how he does. I lost a bunch. I didn't lose on Alvarez, but I had him in a lot of my bets first half of the year last year. I'm sure he probably wasn't the only one that cost me, but yeah, I definitely did not hit his legs ever. I think I had him picked as like a dark horse home run leader last year. I wanted to see it. All right. Prism. Let's see real quick. There it is. Yeah, just looking to see where these were priced at. I think these were like $9.50. Yeah, this is the big one in this one. Here, before I get that out real quick, that paper, all the paper in the break was just from that last box, that draft. So it's this unnumbered paper that's being auctioned off. Okay, there's the draft paper that we're auctioning, highlighted by my top 5. I'm sure we got them all. We always do. Wow, doubled up on the hitters. Nice, both of the hitters. So my top 5, I got 3 pitchers and 2 hitters. Tyler Bremner, Cade Anderson, Seth Hernandez. Top loaded all of those, and then 2 hitters, but we doubled up on both of them. So Eli Willits times 2, JoJo Parker times 2. That is 7 of my top 5. Just as a courtesy, top loaded those up. But all that goes out to the highest bidder. Current high bid is $10. We'll get through the rest of this break, whatever the high bid is by the end of the stream, or by the end of the break, we'll make a final call, and then that will be sold to them for that amount. All right. Last hobby box. Prism football. Like I said, these are going for like $9.50 on blowout. Big boy box. Come on. See you, Zach. Should be good for a pair of autos in this one. Bunch of numbered. Hopefully some low. And we got case hit chase we're looking for too. Looking for mangas, color blasts, RPAs, snake skins. Bunch of stuff. Dak Prescott, Craig Morton, Jim Kelly. Oh, I forgot the layout on this. Is weird. Marquise Brown, Tremaine Edmonds, Tyrone Tracy, Carl Pickens, Christian Gonzalez. There's that Jim Kelly, Savion Williams rookie, James Pierce rookie. The football parallel is Wayne Chrebet going to the Jets, and then fireworks Jalen Hurts on the refractor. We'll sleeve up that refractor. The Wayne Chrebet is to 180, 93 out of 180. Yeah, because of the split license in football, they have to make up for the minimal roster with a little bit more of the vets than usual. That's one thing I'm looking forward to. That's another thing I'm looking forward to with football being under tops. At least it's all going to be under one roof and no more split classes. I think that's really hurt the football and basketball side of things for the last couple of years. Imagine only half of the rookie class, or maybe less than half the rookie class signs. Bobby Wagner, Nick Bosa, Debo Samuel, Alvin Kamara, Zay Flowers, Jason Sehorn, Rocket Ismail, Jalen Johnson, Tyler Booker, and Terrence Ferguson rookie. We'll sleeve Ferguson up. Devin Hester, Blue Wave, and then Fractal, Patrick Mahomes insert. Hester is 183 out of 230. Going to the Atlanta spot. Atlanta is Matthew Schatzer. I don't know why they did that this year. Like Devin Hester, I couldn't have told you that Devin Hester played for the Falcons. It's just something they did with football this year. I don't know why they thought it would be cute. Maybe it's because it was their last year with the license, but they have all these players with these obscure teams you don't remember them playing on. Where they finished their career there. Like, let's just be different. Oh, Mickey, I didn't. Thanks for pointing that out here. Let me catch that. RCR the Evil. I got you, bud. Here, pull it out right now. Put a note on it here in just a second, but I got you. Yeah, definitely, guys. If you don't see me respond to the message, I may miss it. So yeah, follow up. Let me know. Thanks, bud. Jerome Bettis, Mark Andrews, Cam Chancellor, Jonathan Taylor, Archie Manning as an Oiler, which is a Titan, Dwayne Bowe, Josh Sweat, Joe Burrow, Kendra Lambert-Smith, rookie, Quinn Ewers, rookie, Emergent rookie, Prism, basically refractor for the Raiders, Jack Beck. And then the red wave is Mason Graham. 75 out of 149 for Cleveland. That's Nick Pappas. Hoping to see a different Browns rookie. They got a few good ones. Judkin's not a bad one either. Sleeve up that Ewers after. Yes, Mickey, correct. Yep, $9. I'll take care of the rest. Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of weird ones. Like if I'll slow down and try to catch a few more. But there's some that are like I didn't know they played for these teams. Trey McBride, Nico Collins, Caleb Williams, Wes Welker, Kyron Williams, Chop Robinson, Ivan Pace Jr., Braylon Allen, Dylan Sampson rookie, Jordan James rookie, Emergent Travis Hunter rookie insert. Let's leave that up. And is it the auto? Not the auto. Derek Brown, silver or refractor, as it will soon be called. Oh, here, before I forget. RCR for Mickey. Oilers went to the Houston Oilers became the Tennessee Oilers for like a year or two. They were the Tennessee Oilers. They actually played their first season in Memphis. Stadium wasn't ready yet, but first year was in Memphis, and then they went to Nashville as the Tennessee Oilers for like a year. And then they switched to the Tennessee Titans, and now they're the Titans. So when Houston got their team back, all of the heritage, the heritage stayed with the Titans. So, like, the Titans have that Oilers history. Tua Tagovailoa. See, Cordell Stewart, Kyle Van Noy, Jan Stenerud, Max Crosby, Christian Watson, Calvin Johnson, Tua Tagovailoa, Cooper Kupp, Myles Garrett, Siobhan Revel, rookie, Josh Simmons, rookie, and Evan Ingram. On a color match, orange for the Broncos, 130 out of 249. So I hated seeing him go, but Brenton Strange was a pretty solid replacement. No worries at all. They mentioned that in Castaway a little bit. He's like, so let me get this straight. We have a football team, but they're in, it's that's the one they're talking about. Austin Eckler, Larry Fitzgerald, Lance Briggs, Kaimi Fairbairn, David Montgomery, Brian Thomas Jr., Ozzie Newsome, Kyle Williams, rookie, Devin Neal, rookie. Tank Bigsby is the auto. So he's an Eagle now, unless they let him go, but he's a Jag on the cards. So the Jags, that was one of those triple spots. That was I didn't have an MLB counterpart for Jacksonville. Jags went to Kurt McHenry. Cardinals, Panthers, Jags. Check for a number here in just a second. Warren Sapp on a refractor. And then Devontae Smith and those Kelly Greens. It's a red wave. That is 107 out of 149. First auto going to the Jags. That is, yeah, that's unnumbered. I think I just checked that, but base auto. Yeah, I mean, I really do love Prism. It is one of my favorite sets. It's a classic, man. I'm hoping that they are able to still. I mean, surely they're going to keep producing the unlicensed stuff. I can't imagine they're not going to. I mean, I'll still be interested in opening that stuff. I mean, and at a fraction of the price too. Christian Benford, Calvin Ridley, Evan Ingram, Kamani Vidal, Kendre Miller, James Lofton, Jared Verse, Kyler Murray, Willis McGahee, Abdul Carter rookie, Cam Ward base rookie, and Caleb Johnson freshman fireworks. I think Topps is going to come out of the gate with Topps Chrome. I think that's the plan. Topps Chrome football, 25. Tim Tebow, Jawan Jennings, Drake May, Chris Chambers, Vita Vea, Christian Kirk, Geno Stone, Jordan Addison, Jaden Higgins rookie, Ali Gordon rookie, Kwity Paye, Purple Ice, and then Travion Henderson, rookie silver. Kwity Paye is 14 out of 225 going to the Colts. There's 2 Chicago baseball teams, only 1 Chicago football team, so no Indianapolis baseball. They're pretty close geographically, so I thought it was a good pair up with the White Sox. 14 out of 225. Indian Southside. There's Travion silver rookie. Select's another good one. Select's always a good quality set. Another fan fave. I hope we get to keep breaking those. Andrew Van Ginkel, global reach. Rashad Bateman, Ed Reed. Like Ed Reed as a Texan. There's another one. Nick Bonito, Chad Johnson as a Patriot. Cavante Turpin, Rashid Shaheed, Ray Lewis, Ricky Pearsall, Ray Thomas, rookie. Kyle Monagai, rookie. And Cavante Turpin. Purple is 112 out of 125 for Dallas. So, Cowboys, Rangers. That one went to Rebecca. Sorry, the list is not in the same order that it usually is. Come on. Come on, Prism. George Pickens. Marvin Harrison. Tony Dorsett as a Bronco. Joe Theismann. Xavier Legette. Tank Bigsby. Minka Fitzpatrick. That one is Dolphins. Caught the trade, but it doesn't matter the uni he's in. Just future reference, that's always, it goes to the team printed on the card. It is a Dolphins card. Kelvin Banks, rookie. Bashul Tootin, rookie. Next auto, flashback. That Oilers question is relevant because this one's a hit. Bruce Matthews, flashback auto for the Oilers. So again, Houston Oilers became Tennessee Oilers, became Tennessee Titans. So Titans, part of that triple spot, one of those triple spots, Padres, Saints, and Titans. That's Justin Fenton with the hit. I'll check the number on that in 1 second. Emergent, Tyler Shuck, rookie insert. And Deontay Thornton, Jr., rookie. On the white, that is to 35. Nice low number. 6 out of 35. So Raiders. Raiders were, David Vogel. A's Raiders. $93 out of 99. Bruce Matthews flashback auto. 2 to go, plus the repack, so hang tight. Don't go nowhere. Justin Herbert, Kenneth Walker, Chris Dishman, Sam Laporta, Troy Aikman, Ramondre Stevenson, Kirby Joseph, Walter Nolan rookie, Caleb Johnson rookie, T. Higgins, Blue Ice, Prismatic, Sean Taylor, and Drake May on a tribute silver. Unnumbered on those. 21 out of 99 on Higgins, though. Going to that Cincinnati spot. Cincy was Steve Weaver. Quiddy Pay, Chris Godwin, Russell Wilson, Brenton Strange, Anthony Richardson, Micah Parsons, Michael Penix, Ernest Biner, Jackson Dart, base rookie. We'll take that one for the Yanks and Giants. Jordan Watkins, rookie. Xavier Legette, silver. And then the orange, Will Howard, rookie, going to the Steelers, 227 out of 249. One of the rookie QBs, not one of the top guys, but one of those rookie QBs we're watching. See what he does when he gets his shot. Might be one worth holding on to. Going to Pittsburgh, Dwayne. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Down to the Jet collections. Multiverse Baseball is around the corner, guys. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to bang the camera there. Multiverse Baseball is around the corner. I'm hoping it'll be done tomorrow. I'm probably not. I don't know if it's going to be done tomorrow, so I'm not going to build a break around it. I'm guessing I'll probably get word that it's done and that it'll be ready for the following day. I'm guessing I'm going to hear that tomorrow. I'm hoping to hear that tomorrow. So I'll probably have tomorrow. We'll just plan on doing a normal mixer, figure out what we're going to put in. But the day after, I am probably going to have a very heavy, if not a full case break. It'll at least be a very heavy break of Multiverse. So again, that's if it's done tomorrow, so that we can line it for Thursday. That's the goal. That's the hope. 11 on the paper to Justin. New high bidder. Let's see, Justin Fenton. $11, the new high. I don't remember if this is baseball or football. The boxes are identical. I've had a couple of these football ones. These football ones were made a little while ago. We got them prior to getting Multiverse Football, which we have since finished Multiverse, and I haven't jumped back into the rest of those Jet collections until today. So I haven't pulled from those in a little while. Again, I don't remember if the bottom was football or if it was baseball. So let's just see. First up is football. I see a helmet. Bo Nix, rookie auto. Let's go, Denver. Nice. One of the advantages to these being made a little while ago is they got stuff like these in them. Bo Nix, 119 out of 150. Not that they wouldn't without, but they were a lot more frequent then because they weren't as high. They've gone up a lot. 119 out of 150. Going to the Denver, Colorado spot. Let's see. Denver, Rockies, Broncos. That's Matthew Schatzer. Nice, Matthew. Out of Inception. That's out of 24 Inception. Beautiful. Nice hit, dude. All right, and then last one up. Guys, be sure if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are getting the text messages that I send out. I push a text message out about 15 minutes before every break that I post, just letting you guys know exactly what's about to drop. It's got the price previews for all the teams, all the team pricing, the picture of the break, all of the box breakdown, just basically a copy paste of the break. You'll get access to that about 15 minutes before I post. It'll also show the exact time that I'm going to process that break on Facebook, so you'll know exactly when to go in and grab teams. The pattern is typically that we knock down a bunch of teams like in a pretty short period. Today, I think we had 19 down in the first like 25 minutes. I think we were half closed in like 14 minutes. So a bunch of teams went down early, and then there was a little bit of a drought there where it took us a little while to pick some up. But then we've gotten so far off the jump that we end up closing. So if you want to get in there quick, make sure you get those teams fast. Again, just get those text messages. Text the word baseball to this number at the bottom of the screen, 833-448-0185. That'll opt you into getting those texts. You can opt out anytime. Mickey's at 12 on the paper. I'll update that in 1 second. This one's going to have a bonus. Can't tell which one's which. Here, we'll pull from the back here first. Brooks Lee, rookie auto, Minnesota. That one is going to Ellen. She had the 101 earlier. Now the Brooks Lee rookie auto out of Cosmic. 25 Cosmic. I think that's going to be the bonus. Dumper. PSA 9 2022 Bowman Chrome Sapphire Edition. Cal Raleigh rookie Sapphire. PSA 9 going to the Seattle spot. That is Justin Fenton with the Mariners and the Seahawks. Nice, bud. We'll take a dumper. Mickey at 12 on the paper. Don't try to snipe those just because there's a little bit of a delay. I mean, there's a good 5 to 10 second delay. It's oftentimes longer than that. So, yeah, don't try to snipe it. It doesn't really work very well. Got a couple good autos there at the end. All right, here was the recap, guys. This is everything we top loaded from the break. Actually, here, before I do that, real quick, base paper. Last call, guys. We're at $12 right now on the base paper. This is what you're getting for the base paper. It's all of that unnumbered paper base out of the draft box, highlighted by 7 of our top 5, of my top 5. Seth Hernandez, Cade Anderson, Tyler Bremner, and then 2 Eli Willits and 2 JoJo Parkers. Both of my hitters doubled up. So top-loaded those just as a courtesy, but it's the whole stack. It's all of them. High bid is currently $12. Yeah, absolutely, bud. Here's a recap of everything we got in the break. Jackson Dart base rookie Will Howard. Orange rookie was to $249. T. Higgins blue ice to $99. Deontay Thornton Jr. white rookie to $35. Kamante Turnpin purple to $125. Travion Henderson rookie silver. Cam Ward base rookie Quiddy Pay purple ice to $225. Devontae Smith red wave to $149. Evan Ingram orange to $249. Mason Graham red wave to $149. Devin Hester blue wave to $230. Wayne Quebec football to $180. Eduardo Quintero to $25 on the orange. Axis Hoswar Gonzalez gold to $50. Cade Anderson first chrome. We're going to RCR for Mickey this Brady Ebel first Bowman steel plate to $100. Antonio Jimenez, first Bowman paper to $499. Billy Carlson, first chrome. Easton Carmichael to $250, purple, true purple. Dax Kilby, first chrome. Cam Ward, rated rookie. Basul Tootin, rated rookie, red hyper. George Kittle, rocket emoji. Travis Hunter, rated rookie. Ryan Weidman, 32 out of 75 on the yellow mega. Billy Carlson first. Dax Kilby first, chromes. Shadur Sanders, rated rookie. Cam Scadaboo, rated rookie, purple shock. Green Ray Wave, Garrett Cole. Cal Raleigh, PSA 922 Bowman Chrome Sapphire Edition. So Sapphire rookie, Dumper, and then Hoswar Gonzalez Final Draft Short Print, Quentin Young First Bowman Rose Gold 1 of 1. Couple of nasties. Then we had the hits. Paper is up to 15 from Justin. I'll update the list here in a second, but we're at 15 on the paper. Bruce Matthews, flashback to 99. Tank Bigsby auto, second-year auto. JT Quinn, first Bowman auto. Nolan Sailors to 71, first Bowman Speckle auto. Cameron Maldonado, first auto. First-year fresh Caleb Johnson relic. Phenom relic, Caleb Johnson. Brooks Lee on the extraterrestrial rookie auto out of Cosmic. Bo Nix on a rookie auto from 24 Inception to 150. Nasty hit for that Denver spot. And that is the break. All right. Back of the Josie, the SSP. Yeah, the final draft. Yeah, that's the back of that one. The Oilers go to the Titans. Yeah, Oilers. Houston would be the Texans. They're separate teams with separate lineage. I know you know, but for those that don't. Yeah, I'm actually a little better versed on football. They really don't go that far back with football. I'm curious to see if Topps starts doing that. Topps goes back to 20s and 30s all day. They'll go back to 1900s on some of these, early 1900s on some of those. And yeah, I can't track all the lineage of those teams all the way back. Football doesn't tend to go back that far. They don't. They definitely don't use teams that aren't there anymore for sure. Outside of the recent, really recent, like the Oilers. Again, Seth Hernandez, Kate Anderson, Tyler Bremner, and then pair of Willets, pair of Parkers. Those 7 on top of the rest of this. All this paper, current high bid is, I believe, 15. Chase, I'm excited about it too. Justin at 15. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Topps Chrome football. I'm looking forward to the classes being intact and not separated anymore. These split classes where it's we can't chase rookie autos in, this side or this side, Panini or Topps, because no, they signed with the other guys. These guys signed, these guys didn't. That's what I'm tired of. Yeah, Jake, I appreciate it, bud. I don't think it's gonna go. If a bunch of people say the same, I'll track them, but I don't think this one's probably gonna go. All right, last call, 15, going once, going twice. If it comes in after I say sold, I can't take it. So Justin's got the high. I'm trying to give it just a second. And I don't have any comments. Sold. Justin, yours, bud. If it comes in after this, guys, I'm sorry. I can't take it. Once I say sold, I can't really go back. Yeah, Justin, shoot that over. Shoot that 15 over after the break, and I will. I'll get this added to your stack, bud. All right. Well, guys, that's it. That's all I got for this one. Like I said, I've been wanting to do that break for a while. I thought it was fun. I liked it. I can definitely do that more often if you guys want to do that. I have access to a lot of football. I have access to a lot. I can do a lot of basketball. I don't know the breaks. So yeah, I'm not comfortable breaking something that I really just know nothing about. So that's why I don't mess with the basketball. But I do have them if I ever want personals or anything. But yeah, I got access to all that football. I'm like, man, let's break something. We'll knock out an estimate. Have fun, bud. Justin, wherever you sent for the breaks, I think you use Venmo. Justin, no, use PayPal. The regular PayPal's fine. Yeah, the regular one's no problem, bud. Either one's fine. Whatever's easier. All right, cool. Well, guys, I am going to go ahead and let you guys run, man. I was working on my taxes this morning. I'm going to jump back into that. I'm just in misery right now trying to get this crammed. So I'll let y'all run. I will have something up for tomorrow. Make sure you guys are getting the text so you can get a heads up on it. But again, I appreciate you guys for filling this one up. Thanks for letting me crack for you. Congrats to everybody who hit tonight. And if I wasn't able to get you hit, hopefully I'll get you guys next time. All right, take care. Have a good one, y'all.